Okay, I'm going to take my Japanese knotweed, which is dried, my little pieces in here, and I'm going to cut them into sections. Now this looks like a good section, so what I want to do is I want to have the solid bottom here and the open top here. And you can only have it this length because that's the length of the piece of bamboo, Japanese knotweed. So I'm going to cut it off right here with my Dremel tool, right here near the bottom. You'll notice it's solid there. See the solidness right there? It's solid. Okay? So, now I'm going to cut right here below, as close as I can below this knot. Okay? So here we're going to cut it just below this knot here. As long as we can to make it now we have a tube. Solid at that end, hollow. Open at this end. Now, I'm going to blow in it and see how close, what kind of a pitch I have. You blow using over across. And I downloaded the app on my iPad here. The app for the tuner, and see what kind of a pitch we get. Let's see what we get. So it's an A4. Pretty close to it. I'm going to cut up the rest of the bamboo here, Japanese knotweed, into as long a pieces as I can. Now the thickness doesn't matter. It's the length of the tube that determines the pitch. Okay? So, we've got all these pieces now down here. And I had a bunch from before. A lot from before where my 5th graders made panpipes. And we actually played from the Nutcracker for our Christmas concert. Toot, 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 toot. Dance of the Reed pipes on panpipes made out of Japanese knotweed. So let's determine what the pitches are. Of course now, the basic idea is, in music, in sound, is the longer the tube, the lower the pitch. So these ought to be pretty low. This is a little higher. These are lower. This is a little higher. And of course, when you have them in a panpipe arrangement, you're going to have them. Now, we have to tune these with our tuner, or you can do it by ear, or you can use your tuner from your iPad. Okay? So let's just see what this one sounds like. Now you blow across, much like you have a Coke bottle, you blow across the top of it so that the air goes across the top of it and it goes down. So you don't want to blow into it, you want to blow across the top of it, putting your lip right against it. Of course it hurts now, but I'll shave it off with some sandpaper, make it a little smoother. Okay, much like playing the flute. Exactly like playing the flute. Here, let's see what this one sounds like. A little lower. Pretty much like that one, isn't it? Because they're the same length. Because they're the same length, they're going to have the same pitch. Okay? Okay? Try a bunch of more. No good on that one. Must be something wrong with those. Okay, those were from the bamboo I've had in there a long time. I'm getting dizzy now. That one's got a bad spot in it too, a little hole in the bottom. Okay. So far out of these, we have these different lengths. Okay? Lowest, lowest, higher, 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 higher. Oops, this one's got to go in here. Okay, and then the highest one is here. Okay? So there they are. Now, they're not tuned to anything, but if we want to tune them, we can cut them accordingly. Let me cut a cup. Okay, now this one is an A, and I'm going to just put it on my, I know you can either take a piece of sandpaper and scrape it like this on the sandpaper to make it smooth for your mouth, and as you shorten it, the pitch gets higher. Okay, so we don't want to really get this one much higher, but we just want to smooth it out on the edge so it doesn't hurt our mouths. So I'm going to put it on the belt sander. You can take a regular piece of sandpaper and go like that with the sandpaper to smooth it out. Okay, you can see I've smoothed it out on the belt sander. I didn't want to take too much off because I don't want to change the pitch. If I make it too short, it's going to get shorter, it's going to get sharper or higher. So here it is here on the tuner. Just almost perfect at 0. So this is in A4. So I'm going to mark this A. Okay? A. A. So the next one we want is B. Here's another A. So in order to make it sharper, we got a shorter, higher, we got to cut off some of this. So let's just cut off some and see. Let's just take a guess and let's cut off maybe half an inch. See what that does to the pitch. That's a little on here. It's really, we really want a B, not an A sharp. So just got to have a little more cut off, just a little more. So let's cut just a little more off. Just below the 0, so I'm going to take some of this off with a belt sander, just a little, to smooth it off. And then we'll have our first 2 notes. Now we've got A and B, okay? Now, since we're doing a major scale, we want to have A, B, C sharp. So, the next one should be a... Let's go. This has got to be la, 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 la. So let's cut off a little bit more here. Let's say we got a 3/8 of an inch. Nope, got more. That sounds pretty good. And we wanted a C sharp. Clean it up a little bit. Start of our 8-note scale. Okay? Oh, that sounds almost right. A, B, C. A, B, C sharp, D. We want D. That's a little sharp on here. See? It's sharp. We don't want it that sharp. Now this is more like it, D. So I'm going to clean this end up. Now we've got 4. Now, there's a 4. Now we need, let's see, A, B, we started at A, right? A, B, C sharp, D. Now we need E. 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 It's gonna be that's a little flat. We gotta make it a little sharper, so I'm gonna just grind off some. Still not enough off of here. Should be a little more. So now we've got, there we go. There's the pipe so far. And go C to C. You don't need any sharps or flats in the key of C because that was our original major scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Because the pattern of the major scale is whole step, half, whole, half. So when you start on something other than C, you have to adjust for the black notes and do the stepwise. So this is A. So A to B is a whole step. B to C sharp is a whole step. C sharp to D is a half. D to E is a whole. Then we need E to F sharp is a whole. F sharp to G sharp is a whole. And then G sharp to A is a half. Because the pattern of a major scale is whole, half, whole, half. Once we get these all like this, we string them together. Now you can either put some glue between them with a hot glue gun. Make sure it doesn't melt them too much. And then you'll put them together. Oops, got to make sure. And they're going to look like the pan pipes here. Just like that. And then you can play. Let's see. Or and if you make the longer ones, or you can put sharps or flats, or make them a chromatic scale, make them in between sounds, and make your own panpipes to play your own music on. And it's free, and it's fun, and a Dremel drill will not hurt you. This is a Dremel drill. It was invented by a guy named Dremel. See, it will not hurt you. It was made to cut off casts. It was made to cut off casts on people who had broken arms, and it does not cut you. It will cut this, but it will not cut you. It's vibration, because it's vibrating, okay? Yeah, I've got the old duct tape here, and I'm going to duct tape these together. Right like this. All even across the top. So now I have only 5 of them. I only did 5. You can do more if you want. They're not going to be the same diameter, but that doesn't matter. It's the length that gives the pitch. So, here's the Neat, huh? Fun to play with. You can put your own fancy tape on there. You can put a cord around, put it around your neck, whatever you want to do. But this is basic panpipes and how to make them out of Japanese knotweed. Fun to do, fun to make up tunes.